Hello, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Woman Gaming. This is our podcast, Volume 37. And good morning to everyone on this lovely Saturday morning. And I want to introduce to my lovely panel. Shout out to LBOOGIE because she's on the cruise line live right now. She's probably boarding her ship right now. Shout outs to you, LBOOGIE. And let's start with our lovely panel. What's up, Delilah?
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Just ready to talk about these games, man. Let's go.
Okay, and how you doing, Charisse?
I'm doing better now, ladies. I'm home out that heat. I'm doing lovely right now, as long as I got AC.
Oh, okay. So I have to ask you guys what y'all been playing lately.
All right, I go first. So me, I've been playing with We Happy Few.
So
how is that?
It's good. I like it. I mean, it's more open than I thought it was gonna be. Like you have to craft items and keep your stats up and everything. It tripped me out because like my husband, we both playing it, and like his world generated different than my world, so it's like the world is generated. It's weird, but so far so good, man. I mean, it is what it is. Very different than what I expected, but still good game.
Still good game. Okay.
Good game. My only gripe right now, they had to file one complaint, is some parts of it is like a little bit buggy, and then the other parts of it is like the ragdoll physics. I'm not a huge fan of how they did their ragdoll physics because it's like old school, the body just kind of flop down when you kill them. It just feels weird. So that's like the only gripe, but other than that, man, it's cool. I like the way they do the narration because they talk to you the whole time you're playing. Your character be saying like little stuff that help you pass through certain areas, and like you come across puzzles and you got to solve those puzzles to unlock other areas you can like travel to. Like I said, you get a variety of weapons you can craft, you can decraft, and you have to change your appearance in certain areas you go in. It's pretty dope. You can tell they put a lot of effort into it, and that but you can still tell it is developed by a small team. But nonetheless, I would definitely recommend it right now from just the amount of, I think I played it for about 3 hours or so. And so, yeah, I definitely still recommend the game, even though, my little gripes or whatever.
Okay. What about you, Charisse? What have you been playing?
Oh my God, I'm still on that Destiny grind.
Oh, really? That's it? Just Destiny?
I know, it's sad. It's sad. It was so sad. I got trapped. I hate Destiny. I hate Bungie sometimes. It's like they can make a good ass game, and they finally make one right when they finna change everything. And yeah. And I low key hate it, and then I low key hate myself for actually playing it. But I love it. I love it.
Okay. I've been playing. I haven't played as much as I would like to this past couple of weeks. I did try the Black Ops 4 beta. I tried, and I played some PUBG. And I mean, with that Destiny though, man, I've been grinding on Destiny for like 4 hours, man, this past couple of weeks, and I still haven't gotten any piece of equipment that's higher than 340. So I'm kind of like disappointed right now because I'm trying to get my level up for the Forsaken pack, and it's just like I don't know, maybe I'm not doing something right. Maybe I'm just rusty or something like that, but it's not popping like it used to.
Is it just the difficulty, or like could you elaborate a little bit?
It's not that it's difficult to complete the task that they're asking for, but the items that I'm receiving after completing the task.
Oh, okay.
It's not popping. I'm like, why are you giving me items that I already have?
Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
That's my issue right there. Yeah. So to get the stuff to get the higher level armor, you have to complete the whole list of achievements to get that 400 armor. But the stuff is so tedious and so grindy that it's like, oh my God, why am I putting myself through this again? When you're gonna get better shit when the DLC drops.
Well, I'm just saying, they need to help me out because I'm stuck at 344 and I'm tired of being there. So
yeah, I'm at 353. 353, 354, something like that.
Because they want like what 380 for the new Forsaken, I heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. If you get the full set of the armor done, you get 400.
I don't even have a piece of the armor, so I don't even have the shoes. I don't even have the shoes.
I got the helmet done, but I can't get the rest of the stuff. Oh my god, it's killing me. Oh look, somebody look 394. Oh my god, I would kill to be 394.
Wow, 394. Yeah, that's. I have to get back into it though, because you guys, you've been talking about it for a couple weeks now, Destiny or however. So I'm about to jump back into that. But
all right then. Well, let's just get to these topics. Let's start with the first one. Hopefully, let me pull up the article now. Fallout76 gave us a lot of information. Hold up just a minute. Let me mute this part. I don't know why this ad is. There we go. Yeah, it gave us a lot of information about how to deal with creepers, how you be able to level up, pack cards. If you're online, you can kill people online, but you'll be marked. And when you're marked, that means that you won't be able to see anybody coming to you, but everybody else will see you. So if I'm in the world, if I'm in West Virginia, right, and I'm playing and on my own, and I decide to kill someone else that's online, I will get a mark on me.
So it's like Dark Zone, kind of like with you know how they did the Dark Zone for Ubi. So
Division.
Yeah, Division. There we go.
Yeah, I ain't been in a. No, I haven't played the Dark Zone that much, so I couldn't tell you how it was. But all I know is that when you kill innocent players, human players, that are playing online, you will be marked, and they will be able to find you, and you will get a bunch of caps. And it's a caps thing. You'll be paying for the caps. Like there's going to be like a mini bounty on your head, and they're going to be able to they're going to be able to find you and kill. After they kill you, they'll give you caps. The bigger the wanted sign is, the bigger the caps you get. And Bethesda's not paying for them caps. You personally are going to be paying for those caps. So I just want to let you guys know I want to ask you guys how you feel about the new information on Fallout.
Yeah, well, I did kind of look through it, and I kind of understand exactly what they're describing in regards to like how they're trying to control it so that people won't just go in there and kill people randomly and ruin the game. So I think this is great. It'll keep people honest in regards to like just killing people randomly to ruin the experience. But putting a bounty, and so everybody can see the bounty, like even other multiplayer players can see the bounty. And so essentially, if you kill somebody, you're pretty much a wanted person at that point. So yeah, I think that's good. I mean, it'll keep people from doing that, because the last thing you want is somebody ruining the experience because of being selfish or just trying to get items. And from what I understand, you also like don't get any items and stuff for killing people on your squad or something like that. I don't know how that goes.
They also have perk cards as well. Usually before with the Fallout universe, you can be able to like every time you level up, you get a point. And you get a point and a perk, and then you get a point towards your special attributes, and then you will get a perk of a long list of perks that you can be able to get. Now you can be able to get cards. They're like playing cards that has each of them has how many points on the side, a particular perk. You can be able to stack them too. And you can also be able to give cards to your players, like to your players that you're playing online with, like your crew. So I like that as well. How do you feel? What do you think about it, CHAREECE?
After reading it, I am more tempted now to actually buy it. Fallout 76. Maybe if I get into the beta and I actually play it, it might be a definite buy, because I don't like P versus P. I don't like playing against other players. I like to play with people, believe it or not, which is kind of weird.
The co-op.
Yeah, I like co-op more than I like against. But the fact that if somebody's shooting at me and first of all, if it does very little damage unless I start shooting back at them, yeah, that gives me time to run away if I don't feel like playing around with y'all right now. I thought that was nice because again, I don't Like my weapon's probably be crappy anyway. It's not suited for player versus player. So it changed my mind a little bit, and I'm more tempted now to actually try it and see what's this, and actually give the game a fair chance instead of just putting it in the corner and forgetting about it.
And they also said that the beta should be coming soon. And it's coming to Xbox One owners first.
Sweet.
Which I like, because it's about time that we get a new game and we get the beta first.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right?
It never happens.
It rarely happens. So I'm excited about that. Anybody's planning? I'm planning to pick it up as well on the 14th of November. Or I know CHAREECE getting it. Delilah, you gonna get it?
It's still up in the air for me. I might not get that. I mean, I got so many other games I want to check out, so that's kind of like on the bottom of the list right now. I wasn't even a big fan of the other Fallout games. Only one I liked was Fallout. Only one I really kind of got into was Fallout 3. Like I didn't play New Vegas or 4. So I don't know. It's a question mark for me. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe I can convince the husband to get it, and then I play it because we game share.
Yeah, y'all get it so y'all can game share and y'all can explore the wasteland together.
Yeah, I can explore with y'all maybe.
With y'all,
we already know why. Well, CHAREECE knows why, but
yeah.
But yeah, maybe we'll see. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Is there anybody else that wanted to share any information on Fallout 76? All right, then. Nah, cool. Cool.
I am ready for the story for it though. I want to see this. I'm a big personal story. Fallout always has excellent stories or missions.
The story. I want to. You don't know the story. What the story? I tell you the story. You know, with the vaults in the world of Fallout, they're just not no ordinary vaults. They're 99% of the vaults. It's always a weird experiment behind each vault.
Yes.
Yeah, like one vault has one dude in it with a box full of puppets. Wow. There's one with 69 women and one man. There's one.
I remember that one.
There's one where only a certain group of individuals in a vault has access to the gun cabinets with the assault rifles and stuff like that. One is that you have to elect one person from your vault to sacrifice like every year. So things of that nature. But it is crazy. With Fallout 76, their vault is it doesn't have
right? No. Like the first. Okay.
No. Actually, they're supposed to do what it really was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. They were supposed to hold it down, and they get released in about 20 years or so. Nothing happens in the vault. It's like an ordinary neighborhood, a small little city underground. No crazy experiments or nothing like that. You sit, you chill in the vault, you wait till the Fallout is over. They're gonna open the door for you. You get to walk out. And then you go from there. Now, from the story standpoint, from there, I don't know. But I know that you're just an ordinary person getting raised in the vault, and they're going to let you go. And then you got to figure out West Virginia on your own. So that's the story that we have so far with 76. I don't know anything after that, though. But I'm very interested to seeing. I'm day one. I'm telling you, day one. Yeah, so I can't wait. Speaking of Bethesda challenging the definitions of resale games with legal action. This shit is hilarious right here. This dude bought a Fallout game, right? And he didn't buzz. He got it from the store. He didn't open the seams or anything like that. He didn't bust it wide open. It was still in the wrapper and everything. But he wanted to get another game, which was The Evil Within, right?
Yeah. And
then eventually, wait a minute. I'm sorry, it wasn't Fallout. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, I got that information incorrectly. The copy of the game was The Evil Within 2 that he was planning to get. That his intentions was to play on the PlayStation. he decided to get a PC instead, right? So he went online, Amazon, which he messed up right there.
Should have done.
That's what he should have done.
Yeah, that was a mistake right there.
The thing about it, he put it as new since he didn't bust it, right? But Bethesda gave him a cease and desist order, like you can't sell that new when you already purchased it. So he had to take down the ad to sell his game, and he said he's scared now. He don't want to like go put it on Amazon. The problem with Bethesda was like, just say it's used and you know, it's not a problem. But if you buy, it seems like if you buy an item from the store and try to resell it as new, it's a problem. For Bethesda for the case of that. With my opinion is he should have never went to Amazon. You know how many apps out there to just sell random shit?
Yeah,
but they didn't.
eBay, old school eBay. But look, I got a different take on this though, because I think part of the problem is because I've seen this before. I've bought games that was resealed and sold as new.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, because people who have those machines, they can seal back up the game discs and stuff like that. So I think this is probably why, but that's just like, man, no, you can't sell this game new. It's not really coming from retail, so they feel like they weren't gonna get any money on it. You know what I mean? They definitely not gonna get any money on it if the game was already purchased. And so they don't know whether the game was stolen or what. They just saying, look, we know that you're not like Best Buy. We know you're not like any other store or whatever. So why are you selling your game that you bought retail is new? You could have bought the game, you know, new, opened it, resealed it, and now you're selling it as new. And you guys remember like a couple weeks ago, I told that story about doggone GameStop and how they opened up their games, brand new games, try to sell them back to customers as new. I think that should be you know, a big deal. Like I think there should be articles out going on about that. It should be publishers talking about how they're doing that, because to me that's not how it should go. And I really wish that anybody who had listened to the show would have told me whether they experienced the same thing at GameStop. But I put this right up there with the same thing. If the game is new, it should be sealed and it should be from an authorized reseller. I completely, which is crazy. I don't take the business side of it, and I get it that it's his game. He already bought his game. I completely understand that, but I also look at it from the Bethesda side as well. It's like, look, we don't know who you are. We don't know how you got the game brand new, because we know who we gave the games to. And when they do give out games, when publishers do give out games to people, like it's like, you know, retail copies or whatever, they tell you that, look, we giving you this game brand new, you can't sell it. They tell you that right up front. So I think that's where they probably looking at where their games are going and who has them, and okay, why is this dude selling this game new? Now, it's definitely weird that they singled out this guy, you know what I mean, doing a cease and desist and all that. To me, I feel like that's taking it a little too far. But that's just my take on
it. What about you, CHAREECE?
To a certain extent, I'm kind of with Lady on this one. He shouldn't have put it on Amazon. Like, there's so many other places he could have did this. He could have put it like a little small ad in the paper. I don't care. Anywhere but Amazon. But it's his personal property. Is it going to get to the point where, hey, I can't sell my Xbox now? Or, you know, whatever, I need a new controller. Can I sell my old controller? Or I got an old tablet. Can I sell my old tablet? I can't do that because I have previous purchase on it. But I deleted everything off. They don't matter. Same things to a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of like they're telling us what we can and cannot do with our own stuff.
That's true. I mean, that's true. I mean, that is very true. I mean, did they say where he bought the copy from?
No,
I think most likely he probably bought that from GameStop or Best Buy, or because that's my guess. That's my guess.
The thing is, we don't know if he. See, I don't know. I guess I'm skeptical. Like the people with us is just like, man, how did you get this game? And like, I get it. And
how did Bethesda know that he was selling that?
Right. I'm gonna say they have to track on when they go to, like, I'm telling you, this is probably exactly what happened. Bethesda, they're a publisher. They probably post their games on Amazon, and they probably saw a new copy up there. Like, yo, who is this? This is brand new. Who else is selling our games? They probably look at their little their little purchase list of who bought games and was like, yo, who is this random person with a new copy of our titles? Maybe it's stolen. Like I'm telling you, people, because this is what you call checking inventory. Anybody who worked in retail understand checking inventory and making sure everything's there in place and so on and so forth. And I think this is kind of probably, I mean, this is pure speculation on my part. This is probably what happened. Now I completely get that they kind of controlling, what you do with your game. Whether if I bought it new, I should be able to sell it to whoever I want to or whatever. But I do understand, okay, I could sell it, but I'm gonna have to sell it used. I've purchased stuff on Amazon and it says they're selling it used, but in the description it says, but like new, like it's like new, pretty much new. You know what I mean? And so you still pay a higher price for it because it's like new. And I think that's probably what he should have did. He probably would have not a problem at all right now. But trying to sell it as retail, yeah, you're not a reseller, so that's probably where
he was trying to be greedy and try to get them extra coins.
He probably trying to get the full price too. Like he probably was trying to sell it for $59.99. Like, you know what I mean? Like
no, he went $1 under.
He went $1 under the retail. See, that would stand out to any publisher. Wait a minute, this guy, we selling our games on Amazon also. And then we got one guy who's selling the game brand new, a few dollars under us. Oh, that can't be a used. That can't be a brand new game. It's got to be a used game.
Yeah, so that draws more attention to yourself.
Exactly, he draw attention to himself. That's exactly what happened.
He just don't know how to hustle right. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, his hustle skills is terrible.
Your hustle skills is 10, bro. It's supposed to be on 1,000. There is, like I said, I'm like, you could have said new on one of these apps that sell random stuff, and you would have got your full price. You wouldn't have, but that's all up in your stuff. And now he's scared to post stuff up there. No, you just got caught trying to get you a full. So you bought a full price game and tried to sell it full price, and you thought Bethesda wasn't looking, and you got caught.
I'm telling you, I guess I'm more skeptical because I've seen the resealed machines where the people can resell discs and resell like anything that comes in those little plastic wraps, that you use to unopen a CD or a Blu-ray. I've seen those machines. So I guess I'm a little bit more skeptical than most people in regards to where this is truly new, so to speak.
He just didn't do what he needed to do.
Yeah,
he shit out of luck now.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Bethesda, I got another one for them, man. It's just been Bethesda all this past week. They're not playing. Yeah. Elder Scrolls Legends may skip PS4 due to crossplay, but bad. Now, that's the Elder Scrolls Online, am I right?
No, this is the card game.
The card game.
Oh, okay.
The card game. It's a mobile title. So and I think it's finally coming to consoles, but it's on mobile right now. I think I'm almost positive on that part.
You're almost positive on the mobile part?
Yeah, that it's a mobile game and it's about to come to consoles.
Okay. Now, they're saying that this feature, Hines said that the feature is essentially non-negotiable for PS4 owners. My question is, okay, I spoke this on GRG yesterday. Do you guys feel that PlayStation 4 is just not being a hater, or because this is a card game. I personally feel like this is a little test for Sony to see if they can be able to crossplay or potentially something later down the road.
Elder Scrolls 6.
Girl.
People are saying like, nobody cares. It's a card game. People don't like card games, but people like Elder Scrolls. Anything that has the word Elder Scrolls on it, people are gonna buy it.
Damn right.
Do you think PlayStation 4 is bullshitting with the crossplay? Do you feel like Bethesda's tossing them a bone? Do you think they're gonna break? Do you think Sony is gonna break, or how do you feel about the subject? Let's start with CHAREECE.
I think this is gonna be a test. I think Sony is gonna be like, okay, you don't put Legends on our console, fine, don't do it. And Bethesda, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. And then it's gonna, it's gonna be a halfway decent game. I don't know. I don't do card games. I don't know because I'm special like that. But down the line, where they got the next Elder Scrolls is coming. They got that Stargaze thing that's coming down the line, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be announced, and it's not gonna be on Sony. It's not gonna be anywhere near PlayStation, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, y'all thought we was playing." You thought we was joking, because they have a great relationship with Microsoft. We get mods. Sony still doesn't get mods for Skyrim or Fallout.
Really?
Really?
Oh wow! I didn't know that. I thought everybody mods.
I thought they had it all.
They still haven't got that figured out yet. I don't even know what's going on. If last I heard, they still didn't have mods, and Sony was still checking on the problem.
Oh really? It shouldn't be that hard though. It shouldn't be that hard because
it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a test. We're going to see which one is bigger. Because hell, Skyrim has been on everything. Skyrim right now. So seriously, people are going to buy this damn game. Hell, if I could, I'd pre-order it now. But it's not. Yes, if Amazon had Elder Scrolls 6 up, I would go ahead and put my $50 down on it.
Like right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Real talk. I really would. Elder Scrolls is just the bomb. It's just the bomb. I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's just a great game. It's kind of like what Red Dead's going through right now. Like, it's just, the game's gonna be fire before it even come out. Like, you have that much confidence in the team. Or it's kind of like what is it, Cyberpunk 2077. Like, that game gonna be fire because of Witcher. Like, oh, they did Witcher, the game gonna be fire. Like, that's just how it is when it comes to Elder Scrolls.
Okay, what if they say Red Dead is not gonna be on PlayStation unless it was crossplay? There'd be crossplay tomorrow.
They wouldn't even be messing around. I'm telling you, this is gonna take every publisher to do this. But like, look, we ain't gonna come to your console if you don't allow crossplay. Period. So get with the program or else. And I think that's good because what it's gonna do is gonna force the industry to move forward on the issue. It's like, look, now everybody can play with everybody. I mean, imagine the competition, though. Imagine Xbox fanboys playing against PlayStation fanboys and, like, having bragging rights and tournaments. And I mean, you can imagine what that can turn into. So I don't understand why it's a big deal, a big problem.
I can see the tournament now.
Right? It'd be fire.
It would be fire. It would be fire, especially with these fighting games. People love the fighting games.
Right? Man, that would be crazy, but Sony better get with the program because publishers, if they see, and Bethesda's a leader, so if Bethesda do this, you can see other publishers follow through with this, doing the same thing. They're like, yo, especially if they do this and then the game still sells well, which I mean, it's just a little mini card game. Like you said, it could be a test, whatever. But let's say that it happens to be really good and it does well, so on and so forth, and the other publishers look at this and be like, yo, this is a good idea because we could force Sony to play that hand. Like, we could force Sony to say, well, dang, man, we're not gonna get these third-party games unless we support crossplay. So
my opinion on it, I think Sony is going to hold down crossplay till they get their new system. Because there's a couple of games that could have been crossplay, 2 of them actually, that I believe that could have been great crossplay. One is Fortnite, which I don't like, but it would have been good crossplay. And Grand Theft Auto 5, one of the best-selling games out here. Still.
Oh yeah, that would have been excellent.
Oh man, yeah. I don't even play it, but yeah. Just saying.
With the house trash Sony controllers, is nobody on PlayStation wants to be in a fighting tournament with the Xbox player.
Hey, fight sticks though. Come on now, you got fight sticks. Let's go.
Oh man, fight sticks are awesome. Yeah, like they trying to. I think that PlayStation will open up crossplay. Y'all call me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm just saying my opinion that they're waiting for their new system to come out, and then that's where they'll promote crossplay. Because I guess they want to get every feature that they possibly can offer for the new PlayStation, and that'll be great. But it might be too little, too late for them, on the sense. But they really are not. They I don't know. I literally don't know why Sony is stopping them from making money. Because you're literally, that's what you're literally doing when you're not promoting crossplay. You're literally not making money. And it's just sad. It's just sad. It's like, what is it so bad that you don't want to cross-play with PC and Microsoft? Because of a competition thing? Is it an ego thing or
ego? I think it's
ego.
They're in the lead right now, so they feel like they don't need the part.
Well,
but I'm like, if we play together, okay, so I do have friends that play PlayStation. So if we play together and multiplayer and everything, so multiplayer is good. Okay, so we don't have to argue about multiplayer anymore, because multiplayer is all everybody playing together. Wouldn't that convince developers to like try new ideas to make their game a better seller on that certain system or something? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's an infrastructure problem because let's say with Sony, they have issues with the voice chat, Microsoft don't, or they have issues with, I think it's that. I think it's more infrastructure than anything else because Microsoft has pretty much built up their infrastructure and Sony, they built up some of it, but some of it's like leased out from a different third party. And so it's just kind of weird. I think that the logistics and the language and the contracts and all that stuff is what's going to be a huge hurdle for Sony. They got to iron that out because otherwise we ain't going to ever see crossplay. And before, like, I didn't see a big deal in it, but now I'm like, bring it on because I think it'd be great for the industry.
Yeah, because there's a couple. Yeah, because there's a females. We got females in the gaming industry that love to play with each other, but we don't all have the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it'd be great to be able to bridge that.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you got iPhone being able to play with Android. Like, that can happen, right? Like if you have a multiplayer game, for instance, I think was it Fortnite? Is Fortnite on iPhone?
Yeah.
So Fortnite's on iPhone and Android, right? And they can play together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think they consider just one mobile.
Right. That's two rival platforms, and they can play together. I'm like, what's the problem? Like, get it together. But I do understand infrastructure though, because like if that chat, because we all know how good Microsoft's chat is. Like I could be playing a game, you could be playing a different game. We're chatting, we can seamlessly jump between games, and still our chat doesn't cut out. You know what I mean? It's like. It's just everything's so seamless through Xbox. They got the infrastructure set up really well on there. I think PlayStation has something similar, or I don't really know exactly how their chat system works and like how they switch their different feeds and stuff like that. And that I wouldn't know because I haven't done a whole bunch of research on it. But I just know that Microsoft, they pretty much set the standard, and and Sony came afterwards. So. It's just, they got all the features on PlayStation 4 came from the fact that Microsoft had done all this stuff first. And so he had pretty much had a template of like, this is how you do it. This is how you do the voice chat. You have to be able to chat across games. You have to be able to do X, Y, and Z. Your playlist should be able to do this. And, outside, to me, the only feature that I like on PlayStation that Microsoft doesn't have is the ability to stream directly to YouTube. Like, to me, that's the best feature it got. Outside of that, they're pretty much very close and similar because Sony has all the features that Xbox has at this point. So.
Oh well, that sounds like a Sony problem.
But you know what? You know what they could do? Microsoft has other avenues. Sony could, have Microsoft come in and consult on how to improve their systems.
Yeah, but they won't. It's the mentality of the people that work for Sony. It's a Japan-based system. It's not American, and I'm sorry, they're more disciplined and they're more competitive. I would say, as far versus their competitors, I would say. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for PlayStation to be crossplay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll probably have a PC before they crossplay.
So
yeah.
But even like people make these crazy, claims and stuff like that. Like we could even take this conversation to like how they want to put keyboard and mouse on console. It's like, okay, I thought PC Master Race. I thought you didn't need to do all that. Like, why you need a mouse and keyboard if you're gonna be playing on your Fire PC that you're supposed to have? Like, this conversation can go deeper in regards to like cross playing and stuff like that. And the only reason why I brought that up was because same old Promo Data was talking about the whole fight stick thing, and I just start thinking about mouse, keyboard, console, and I never understood all of that, because I think with PC is the biggest cross play platform there is. I mean, everybody, my PC, even though my specs isn't the same as your specs, we still can play any game. So.
Anybody else would like to say something about this particular subject before I go to the next one? All right, then. All right. Microsoft Studios, the studio, the initiative, hired Red Dead Redemption writer and Rise of the Tomb Raider co-director.
Wow.
You got money
it's
like
an
that.
RPG. It's an RPG.
It's an RPG, boss. You kind of got an idea what it is.
Really?
Y'all just let me have my dream, okay? Let me.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say this RPGs, because if you think about Red Dead and Rise of Tomb Raider, that means it's an action kind of
action event. I don't care. I'm
slash
day one.
With RPG elements in it, like that's
day.
This game
one.
is about to be fire. This game is about, like, come on, the writer of Red Dead Redemption. You know, man, that's good. That's some good talent right there. And then you got the co-director of Rise of Tomb Raider. And see, I think what's the name? Daryl Gallagher. He ran that team. He ran the Tomb Raider, the team who created the Tomb Raider reboot. So I think he just called up his homeboy, like, man, you want to come work for us? Let's go.
Brian. Hey, Brian. Yeah, Daryl. Hey, man, look, Microsoft about to get us this paper. Do you want to come through?
Just let me make it rain on you real quick, okay? Seriously.
Yeah, I'm down, Brian, but we gotta go. But we gotta get the whole squad for real. Then he said, "Let's go get Annie, Christian, Blake, and Lindsay, and Daniel." And I think that is a good thing. First of all, you must your package, your offer package must have been so sweet from Microsoft for you to go move to one of their new studios. Second of all, he didn't go by himself. He got a squad with him. He had enough pull to say, hey, if you guys want me to work with you guys, I have some really talented people from Crystal Dynamics. Did I get that right? All right.
Said it right.
That I really want them to come work with us as well. And Microsoft was like, cool. And not only did he get a package, he got 5 other people to get a package too. So I'm cool. And I know it's too soon, but the way that it's like Brian, like on the crew, like the crew that's moving to Initiative, it's this dude named Brian. He did God of War 2018 and the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
The producer, yeah.
Annie worked for Respawn, Riot Games, and Microsoft Studios. Christian, he written for Red Dead and Middle Earth Shadow of War.
What?
Blake,
you don't say. You don't say.
Blake is senior director of portfolio planning at Microsoft. And then Daniel, he was co-director of Tomb Raider and the Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Lindsay was hired as the Initiative HR and cultural manager. They just pulled her. They were like, you know what? You may not do this, but we're gonna put you somewhere. So,
and if you think about it, does this require them to relocate? Like, I didn't get to check and do like a lot of background on this, to where like the people are relocating from different parts of the country to go there to work. Like,
hey, I'll take it.
That's a huge feat in its own, because people, are you uprooting your life to go somewhere else to work? Like, that's
family and everything.
Exactly. This is a big deal though. I mean, because you can tell they're trying to get top talent. And so that should excite any gaming fan, regardless of your preferred platform. Like, to see great talent come together. We don't know exactly what they're gonna make, but you know it's gonna be something great. It's because already with this short list they showed, it's got a pedigree of like great games. I mean, God of War recently released this year, and then you got Rise of Tomb Raider. I can't wait for the next Tomb Raider to come out, and then you got Red Dead Redemption. Come on now, like this is a big deal. So I can't wait to see what this team come up with.
I can't wait either, to be honest with you.
Man, it's gonna be crazy. I just hope it don't get too much hype, because then the expectations are gonna be through the roof.
Yeah, but then they need to start releasing stuff like this then, okay? They get my hopes up.
You know what? I think they do it because they want to get, they release a list like this. You're going to get other top talent like, yo, I want to go work with them. Other top talent's going to be interested to go join that team. They're like, they got something good going over there. They got all this top talent. Let's go over there and work with them. Like, so you can see people from like other games transition and be like, we're going to go work over there too. Like somebody from Witcher, maybe Witcher 3 say, well, I want to join that team, because I think they put this out because they want to get the best talent to have some sort of interest. Otherwise, you keep this behind closed doors. You don't want to tell who's on your team. But when you got you building a squad like this, you definitely want to tell people about your team.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you. I can't wait. I hope it's a brand new story. I hope it ain't no remasters or no remakes.
It better not be.
I need some original stories. Okay. Anybody else want to talk about the subject we were just talking about before I go to the next one?
I'm just gonna dream about it.
Yeah, I guess other than like, what would you like to see? That's the thing.
I ain't gonna front. Same old Primal Data said some futuristic RPG. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Not now. Like, yeah. I ain't gonna front. I want like a Cowboy Bebop style game. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
So I'm not big on my anime. I've seen a few episodes, but like, what would you like to be? That like detective kind of thing? Like, elaborate a little bit.
The Cowboy Bebop is like one of my favorite animes, right under Sailor Moon. Okay,
of course.
They're bounty hunters. They're bounty hunters in the future, and they have airships and there's Spike, and they have a whole crew. All they do is go fly through space, getting bounties, and collecting their chips. I would love to see something like that. I would love to see like a futuristic bounty hunter game that you can create your own character, create your own ship, and collect bounties.
And you describing Beyond Good and Evil too. Like that's what they were talking about in that game.
I forgot about that. I haven't even played the first one.
It's gonna be the second one. Gonna be nothing like the first one though. To be real,
that's what I was thinking. That's what's so confusing me about that game. I'm like, it has absolutely nothing to do with the first one.
Well, they just like if you follow, because I'm trying to follow that Beyond Good and Evil too, because I absolutely love the first one. Well, the last teaser that they showed, I think it was like E3, a little bit after E3, they showed Jade, which was the primary character on the first game. So I'm thinking they're trying to tie it up together that way. And apparently, like, she's a bad guy now, which is weird. So I
hate when they do that.
I know they teasing it like that. Which I'm a little pissed if that's the case, because that girl went through a lot in the first game. Like, come on now. But yeah, that's what they bounty hunters. Like what you described is exactly like Beyond Good and Evil 2. They bounty hunters. So space exploration. You can travel to different planets.
So what was the first one about?
It was about this orphan like named Jade or whatever, and she was trying to fight against a corporation in order to save like the world essentially, because they had some sort of material that was or aliens and stuff they were doing experiments and was gonna destroy like the planet. I don't know, man. I played that game OG Xbox back in the day. That junk, man. I don't remember. I have to look it up, but I do remember the gameplay was super easy, fun, very narrative based. And just it reminded me of like it had that Zelda vibe. Like you had to get items and improve your character, and you had some stealth elements. You had to sneak around, and you had you could get like ships and fly to different locations, and had a boat you can like sail to other locations and stuff like that. And it was nowhere near as big as what they were showing for Beyond Good and Evil 2. So.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's what you're describing. No, that's what you're describing. So
I remember you playing it. I used to watch you play it.
Yeah, man, that was my jam.
I'm gonna have to research. I'm gonna have to research this game because
I think it's on Game Pass. I think Beyond Good and Evil, the first one. I think it's on Game Pass. I'm about to check right now.
Oh, I got that Game Pass, so I will definitely go check it out. What about you, Chareece? How do you feel about it?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I was still thinking about Beyond Good and Evil.
I'm sorry. That was my I'm sorry, we're supposed to go to the next topic, and I'm looking at the article like, no, that's not the topic you're supposed to be talking about. My bad.
No, I kind of strayed you guys off because I was asking you about when you listed out the people who's going to Microsoft Studios for the initiative. Like I asked you about like what would you like to see, and we kind of went on this tangent.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You know what? In this case, I don't have no problem going left today, so I don't have a problem with that. I just have to get back on track. Okay,
yeah, but before you move to the topic, I'm gonna say what I would like to see.
What would you like to see?
Yes,
it ain't scary though. I know it ain't scary.
Man, of course not. You already know me.
No jump scares.
I would like to see something just a little bit different than what we've normally seen. I mean, because we've seen third-person shooters, we've seen first-person shooters. I would like them to do something with like time, kind of like how they did with Quantum Break, but just on a completely different level with it. So yeah, but I wanted to be in third person. I'm kind of all first person out. You know, even though I like first person, when I found out that Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be first person, I was kind of bummed out because I like being able to see my character, and when you get items and how the items appear on your character, like I like being able to visualize and see all of that stuff. So
I agree.
Yeah, so I want either a martial arts RPG kind of deal, kind of like Jade Empire, or a or something like time focus with high narrative, like kind of like Quantum Break. So
I don't know. I don't know. Even though I'm loving RPGs, I don't think it's really going to be an RPG. I think it's going to be something action adventure. But I want something with a very engaging story. I want the story to catch you as soon as you load it up and it grabs you. I want it to be a good 25 hours long. I want a lot, but I don't want to be disappointed. So I'm trying to not get my expectations up that high. So I'm just gonna, bring it down.
We're gonna be talking about this for like 2-3 years until the game drops.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
All right. On to our next topic. PlayStation 4 live streaming hub still has more nudity than it probably should. There was this guy who was playing with his kids, and he wanted to look up some Overcooked 2 gameplay on the Live from PlayStation app on PS4. And with his kids, he looked up Live from PlayStation, and there were nudity in the app.
Oh wow.
In this particular picture I'm looking at, it's just a lady
half naked.
Okay, and then
naked. They blacked out the top part.
Yeah, and then the other one, weekly top screenshots, bruh.
Oh, they getting it in.
They getting it in. So, wow. How do you feel? How y'all feel about that? Because I'll be honest with you. I know that people use their consoles for adult entertainment purposes.
That's such a nice way to say that.
I know, right?
That is.
I would say
write that down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it like how I would usually say it, but we're doing the podcast, so I have to be more precise on what I'm saying. But if that's your own personal, you go to the web browser and you go look up for your adult entertainment. Not at the Live from PlayStation app, not from the Xbox app, and especially not from the Nintendo app. You feel me? So why are they doing this? What they need to do to change it? Is it a problem? Does it bother you? Does it don't? Let me start off with CHAREECE.
First of all, has nobody heard of private browsing on their cell phones or tablets? Like, seriously, why are we... I don't know. Anyway. There's probably nothing that's actually going to be done with it because people are crazy. People are dirty and they shady. Maybe, I don't know if is it a big problem? Is it like super, super big? Or is it just like a 1 or 2 people here and there, 1 or 2,000 people? I don't know. Maybe if it's such a prevalent thing, they should have their own category for it behind a code or something. I don't know. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. They talk about how we don't do stuff like that. We just use our PlayStations for gaming. No, apparently y'all use it for other things.
From my understanding, like this is bad mostly because it's not like this was buried deep anywhere. This was like in the top trending kind of deal, and so it showed up when someone's looking for something else, like shoot, Fortnite and Dragon Ball Fighter Z was what they had on the site. I think it's crazy because you can have kids seeing stuff like this because they're looking for like their favorite streamer or favorite person playing or I think this could definitely be a problem. They should have some sort of filter to where they can get rid of this because it's bad, like for kids, like
and
I
make
get
it so
it
bad
for adults, but come on, man, like I don't know. I think they should be reported or something because I think or just have a filter or a place for this, not just throw it with everything else.
Yeah,
but I mean,
there's like a dude who banned on Xbox for posting a clip of an actual video game. He got banned because it had nudity in it.
The game itself had nudity?
The game itself.
Oh, gosh.
So he took a clip of it, like a 30-second clip.
They serious about their filters, man. They don't be.
You ain't never lied, and they banned him.
I hope he got his account back, man, because that's just in the game. He ain't got nothing to do with that. It's in the game.
Yeah, he had to. I think he had to talk to some folks or whatever. But yeah. I'm gonna need PlayStation to do better.
People. Like I'm looking at this junk. It's got screenshots of like, yeah, this is bad. They need to either allow people to.
It's not even the good. They might be getting it in, but it ain't. They're not. They're not popping. Okay, they're not popping. Now, if you're an adult, right? And you only mess with like if it's just you or other adults interacting with your console, this is perfectly normal to have this stuff on your console. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you are a father or a person with kids, in his case a father, but what happened if I was a mother and it's for me, I can sympathize with the gentleman in the case. But then again, you got to understand that he was a little naive too, because knowing how toxic the internet is, period, and how would you? He just got caught up, He didn't know. He was naive. He thought that his life from PlayStation was gonna be squeaky clean, and that wasn't the case. I personally don't. My consoles are pure, okay? They don't get tough.
I feel like it's a time and place for all that stuff. Like, come on, people.
There's other avenues of other avenues I can go if I want that kind of entertainment. For personally, I don't do it on my console. I want it the gaming purposes. They're gaming purposes only. I don't need to do all that other stuff. People that doing this now, it could be on PlayStation, more on PlayStation. I haven't seen really much on Microsoft about people doing this.
This is a shame. I mean, this is a shame because then you got like kid games up here too. I'm looking more through the article. It's almost some Overcooked and Overcooked 2.
Look,
like it shows up.
Between the porn, right, is Fortnite and Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Right. Right.
Like,
it's like really. Come on now.
My question is this actual porn or if it's like people who are videotaping themselves? Because then you come in like there's illegal things with it. Because
oh my
gosh. like does everybody did you get everybody permission before you started filming? And then
that would become a legal matter.
Because then you got God forbid if you're one of those people who are underage, because then you got, and it's to go over state lines, so that makes it federal. This shit you have to think about. What is you doing? Why is you trying to for 30 seconds of fame for to prove to your boys that you did something?
Right.
What is you doing? Don't do this.
But Overcooked though, like it's a kids game. It's not really a kids game, but kids play that game. Overcooked and Overcooked 2 recently dropped. Like, come on, man. Like, really? You trying to poison some kids' mind? Like, are you serious right now?
Hold up, I'm sorry. Hold up, just a minute, guys. Y'all continue. My bad. Okay. Have a good day.
She didn't mute the mic. She didn't mute the mic.
I say. Okay, está bien. Bye. Sorry.
Yeah, you might just get food.
I was trying to mute it as fast as possible.
yeah.
That's my broken Spanish. Like I said, and then the third. I don't know if y'all seen the article, but the third picture. I know my adult entertainment material. This last one looks like a vintage Playboy magazine, 1978.
I'm mad you know the year.
That's what they was going for, though. Come on now. That's probably what they was going for. They want that vintage look now.
I'm telling you, I know the third video, the third picture is a Playboy spread. Bet money on it. You know what I mean? And it's probably, and you just gotta have your shit. If you got kids and they on your console, you just gotta be censoring that shit. I mean, that's just like, honestly, what I can say. If you have kids and you don't want your kids to be exposed to this shit, then you as a parent gonna have to do extra shit to prevent them watching that.
That's the thing. What if you did everything you could? You exhausted all the things that you can do as a parent, and then it's still on there. Like they search for Overcooked, and it shows up on there. It's like, come on. Like, to me, I think this is up to Sony. They need to figure that out. Because if Microsoft can figure it out, they need to figure it out. So
I'm telling you, I just feel bad for the kids that, that actually have to watch this and got caught up watching this. And then you got the badass kids that don't even give a fuck. They'll sneak watch this while their parents are asleep, or a sleepover with all the little kids. I can imagine a boy sleepover and them getting caught up watching this. I will beat their ass if I caught them.
Right.
I will beat their ass. But Sony, y'all great, but sometimes y'all not that great.
Oh wow.
It's the truth. It's the truth. Now, y'all guys want to talk about this? Anything else about this subject right here?
No, I'm good.
I just need them to use filters. Like, do they question? I don't know how it works, but do they tag their stuff with certain tags?
I believe they should. Shit. They should.
Yeah. This is they need to figure
it out. Now, one thing they put adult content with the tag Fortnite, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and let me get H1Z1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you just being me. You being evil now. You know what I mean? Now it's another thing if they put adult content and it'd be like adult content 18 or over, NC-17, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, just like on Microsoft in a mixer, like you could put whether you have 18 plus.
I'm telling you, ain't no teen related streams around here, cause it's over 18 over here. So people know. So if say if a parent called me tomorrow and they told me, hey, Lady Infamous, my son or daughter who's under 18 is watching your material on Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube, and I personally don't like it. You know what I'm gonna tell them? Look, ma'am, I specifically put descriptions in my boxes to let everyone know that my content is over 18 and for mature audience only. Now, if your son watching my material and you're upset about it, then there's something you need to do about that. Thank you and have a good day. And Sony needs to do the same. I'm just telling you. Fam. There's dirty consoles everywhere. Now I go to a friend's house and look at your console and be like, hey, yo, man, you watch porn on that?
Right.
All right, then. On to our next topic. IGN pulls ex editor's post after dozens more plagiarism accusations surface.
Lord. Man, they say that man's resume even was plagiarized.
Really? Who said that?
Really? Look at the article. It says, if you scroll down, if you look up to the article and you scroll down to midway, you will see his resume. He copied it from somewhere else.
I want to see his name real. Everything about him is fake.
Word for word, though. Not even the spaces are different. Are you kidding me? You just put some numbers on there. That's it. Are you kidding? You can't be serious. Wow. Just come on, you got to create a little bit. You got to create a little bit of it.
Man, I could tell.
But what's crazy though, IGN. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to go ahead?
No, go ahead.
IGN. What they went back because of this stuff is surfacing now. He plagiarizing everything. Even his resume. Like this still blows my mind. IGN went and pulled all his other posts, his previous posts, because they think everything's plagiarized at this point. They're like, yo, kill all that because he clearly been copying content. Wow, that's insane. It's like you didn't do your homework before you hired the guy. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness.
Like, dude even copied his coworker.
That's oh my goodness. This dude. That's too much. See, I thought it was just a one-off, problem. Like I just copied this YouTube. But this dude been doing this his whole career. And he got all the way to IGN, like doing this.
That's a damn shame.
Come on, man.
That's a damn shame.
It is.
You know you don't get no ass if you taking shit off of other people, because that let me know you ain't got no creative juices. And when you ain't got no creative juices, I don't want to be by you, because I love people who genuinely say what they say about things. It doesn't necessarily have to be gaming. It could be food. It could be travel. It could be fashion. It could be makeup. But plagiarism is not popping. I'm an avid writer. I like to write on my spare time. I remember when I was younger, I plagiarized someone else's work when I was a teenager. And, my teacher was like, you can't do that. It's not popping. That's not how a real writer's supposed to write. You feel me? So that stuck with me. You know what I mean? So for this dude, Philip, to be plagiarizing people's articles,
oh my
you
God.
Ain't got no what? I mean, somebody he was like, you know what? I'm gonna see how long I can ride this.
His LinkedIn resume is from a job template website. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't get that out of my mind. Like, I can't do it. I just
like your words is not good enough that you have to use someone else's words.
Can't even think that far. Like, you can't put down what you do. You can't write what you do.
I can't write down clock in, clock out, work at bar, serve coffee, clock out. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know how to translate what he.
Nah.
He didn't know how to rewrite it the correct way to make it sound good. Like, hey, he could. I'm trying.
I'm starting to think, can this man write at all? Can he write? Because, dude, word for word, like, he didn't even update or change his doggone LinkedIn profile. So I clicked on the link because Kotaku got all the links on here. I don't even like Kotaku. They terrible. But anyway, I'm on the article, so it is what it is. But Kotaku got the link to the they did some homework because they got the link to his LinkedIn resume, which he hasn't changed, by the way, and a job template website where he copied the content from it. Like,
I just.
Are you serious right now?
You disrespecting writers all over the world, cuz you just. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. You know how many people would love to be in his position, to be able to make a living.
Talking about games. And comfortable living at best, while people in this world that really have the passion for it is struggling, you know what I mean? With their own creative, original work. And you got Phil Lip, who copying people. That's just wrong. So many
manipulating his counterparts and taking their work. Not even, probably they don't even know. They probably didn't even know. Well, now they do. But yeah. But at the time they probably didn't even know that this man was taking their work. I'll be hot. I will read this article and look. If I was a writer for IGN, right, and I read this article, right, I'll be going through my shit right now. I'll be going through all the articles I wrote to see.
I'll be scrubbing my own. Like, if I was him, I'd be scrubbing everything. Like, look, I got to scrub everything I've posted, everything I put up, because they're going to find out that I've been cheating my whole career. Like, I can't get past this. Your resume, word for word, though. Like, your resume. Like, that to me is ridiculous. Like, can you even write, cuz? Can you write? Like, oh my goodness, man. And this dude be getting jobs like this. He said he was a marketing director that did all these things, but he copied that from a website.
Lay down.
Oh, my goodness.
It is a
damn. You know what gets me about him?
What?
He had a video posted out. He dared people to find other articles that he copied.
He did that
shit. He really did.
Then you, my friend, fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, because people are like, man.
He dared them.
All right. Oh, what you gonna do that? That's what's so. Oh, bad. We gonna find out. Come on, man.
Yeah.
People, man.
And then when the first one came out, he took the video down because it was on his YouTube. Apparently, he had a YouTube channel. I don't know if the channel's still up after this.
Well, shit, he got to make some money somewhere.
Wow.
But yeah, he dared them to find another article. He's like, you won't find nothing else, I bet you. And apparently they did.
Dude, like, okay, for instance, like if the link they got on Kotaku to his LinkedIn resume, like I got the other link to the
what?
I got the link to the resume, the job post help site or whatever. Like they help you make resumes, help you write resumes and stuff like that. I got a link to that, and for sure it's just like 1-to-1 copy. He still haven't even changed it. Like he ain't read this article yet. I be watching Kotaku like a hawk. Like, yo, what y'all gonna post about me today? What y'all gonna post about me now? Like, that is crazy. If you guys, I mean, in regards to your resume, like that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. Like, cause you're pretty much letting another employer know this is what I've done in my career. This is everything I personally have done. This is everything that I can do. This is what I can contribute to. And you didn't even write that. Like,
man, he gonna have to catch me out. He stole my stuff. He gonna have to catch me outside, man.
The thing is, he copied a company that does resume writing, like word for word.
Did it not check his references?
That's what I'm saying. IGN must have not did any homework when they hired this guy.
No, because this is what the problem is with some of the workforce that we have to deal with today. It ain't about how good you are in the profession that you're looking for. It's who the fuck you knew. Who the fuck you know. So what I'm guessing is someone put them on IGN. You know what I mean? And IGN HR was like, you know what? He's such and such. You know, such and such. Oh, he cool. We're not even going to do the references or nothing. You know what I mean? And that's how he got in. Because if they would have went through his if he would have went through his references, they would have found something. If they would have went through his portfolio, they would have found something. But since he knew somebody, quote unquote, since he knew somebody, they forego all that. So it's not necessarily Philip's fault. It's IGN's HR's fault because they supposed to nip that in the bud. But hey, that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, man. It's clearly like they didn't do anything to validate or what's the word? Background check or resume check. Anything. Like
let Lady Infamous apply for a job. You know what I mean? I bet you I have not had a job that they did not check my references. You know what I mean?
They check references. Like typically, even with a resume check, like you check for like I know when I was screening for like doing interviews and stuff like that, and I was screening resumes, you look for that. Like you search for and see whether someone's copying a resume from somebody else, or just taking requirements and stuff like that from somewhere else. Man, this is pathetic to me. It's pathetic. It's like, what hasn't this guy copied? What hasn't he copied? Like, because to me, I guess I look at it a little bit different because I feel like your resume I've always seen that it's super important because typically it's the first impression you give a company that you want to work for. Like it's the first thing they see. So, and it's supposed to be a truthful document, like a legal document saying this is what I actually have done. And so I just, respect for me. This dude has no respect for me. I'm sorry, for me. Just none. It's just a wrap.
CHAREECE?
I'm kind of with Delilah. I actually help people write resumes as part of my job. And I try to make sure whatever, like if you could take a simple like I said, you used to be a stay-at-home mom, you trying to get back in the workforce. We can take your time management skills and flip that around to make it sound professional, scheduling and all that stuff right there. There's a way if you're gonna copy something, he could have reworded it some totally different way, just to I don't know, it's just lazy.
I mean, I don't think people understand. Like, it's not just like as if he changed a few words. No, it's word for word, like legit word for word. It's ridiculous.
It's a damn shame. So, lesson today, kiddies, is if you're gonna put out work, put out original work, and if you gonna copy off somebody, don't get caught.
Or better yet, give them credit. See, that's the thing. If he'd have gave people credit, he wouldn't have got in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
That, and if you're gonna take somebody's shit, give them credit. Unless it's
Right.
memes.
You know what? I feel like
memes are up for grabs.
yeah, I feel like he would have been okay if he would have been like, you know, whoop de whoop, like I use your word and like so I'm gonna give you some credit. Is that cool? Or he would have talked to the guy, but no, he tried to pass everything off of it as his own. And even with the resume thing, man, like I can't get past that, y'all. We need to change topics.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let me just pull this up real quick. Okay. Let me just pull this up. My bad.
Before we switch topics, I just want to say he still claimed that he didn't do anything wrong.
Man, shut the fuck up.
That's bad when you can't even see the wrong that you're doing. That's terrible. That's to me, it's like it's something going on with you psychologically at this point. Like what's going on with you mentally, the way you can't realize your wrongdoing here. Like
I don't want to hear that shit because, like I said, there's people out here that have original work, great work, and they're not getting the recognition that it should have because it gets overshadowed by motherfuckers like Phil and motherfuckers like IGN HR. I used to have respect for IGN. Like 4 years ago, I used to when I didn't know any better, I was like, you know what? Whatever they say, they go. And then I started being a content creator. Then I started to learn. And then I started learning the shady side of it all. And then I'm like, IGN, you really fucking with me now. And now you do this. I'm cool, man. Next topic. Nintendo Switch is possibly, Blizzard says Overwatch on Nintendo Switch is a possibility from a technology standpoint. Now, I think CHAREECE and DELILAH, you guys have Switches, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about this new news? Now, this could be a game changer. This could be a game, but it could be. How you guys feel about it?
I'm mad at the wording of this title. Because it says free on Xbox with Game Pass. Game Pass costs money. Like I don't understand why they calling it free because it's not free. You paying for Game Pass. But I get what they're alluding to. It's like you don't have to buy it separately like you would on any other console. But you're right. This could definitely be a game changer if Microsoft starts getting these games third party out the gate, putting them on Game Pass, and so you can choose to say I'm gonna do Game Pass or I'm gonna buy the game retail. Like you clearly got a choice now. I can be like, okay, I'm gonna buy it flat out on Switch and I'm good, or I can get Game Pass and I can play that game. Like I think that's what it's turning into. Microsoft is doing their duty to make sure that Game Pass is going to be unresistible. Like, it's no way you can be able to game without it because they're going to have so many great content. So I think this is just right up there, and we're going to start seeing more articles like this.
I love the thought of playing Overwatch like while I'm traveling, or I'm on the bus, or I'm on the train. This will entice people to buy more Nintendo Switches, I'll tell you. My thing is, how will they support online capabilities? Because you got to be on. Because not everybody. That's the thing. How you gonna? That's the main thing. It's an online multiplayer game. It doesn't have a story mode, so you just can't be playing with bots all the time.
I always under an impression that you could play online finally through Switch. It was just the voice chat is what didn't work well. Like I thought that getting online with Switch and lobbies and stuff like that, all that was cool, and it works traditionally like anything else.
No,
but
well, if people having issues, it has people having issues trying to still play Mario Kart 8 now.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, I know a couple of Switch owners that. They'll play Mario Kart 8 like once or twice a week, and they have to take like a good 20 minutes to actually get everybody together. But like I said, it could be enticing. CHAREECE, how you feel about it?
I don't think it's gonna work. The online is not where it needs to be for this type of game. It's just not there. I don't know. It's just not. Maybe when next E3, when Nintendo finally has something that resembles a halfway decent network, maybe then. But right now, no. Overwatch is not the game to test this system out on.
Really? All right.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Because your internet is A1, not doesn't mean everybody.
Good point. I can't
Okay,
say.
you gonna have people at McDonald's playing Overwatch on the Nintendo Switches now. I'm serious.
Yeah.
So it's not like that internet. It's that internet that I'm worried about. Anybody else want to tackle it? It was just a small little thing.
Yeah, I got nothing to say about that. Like I said, I thought we was talking about the Game Pass situation. All right, I went off topic and everything.
It's okay. But, it's okay.
That was like next on the list, so you kind of you skip like so.
I had a Game Pass. The game.
Yeah,
I skipped the game. Okay,
it's all good. We don't even gotta go into it.
Look. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, as far as this Overwatch stuff on the Switch, it's. But like I said, I always thought that the internet was fine on there. I didn't know it was still bad, like this bad. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a no. Like what to do? You say on American Idol? It's a no for me. It's a no for me today.
It's a no for me.
What it is? We're so used to Xbox Live. To us, Xbox Live is like top tier. I don't care what anybody say. They want to talk about, Xbox Live should be free or whatever. But the stuff that we pay for maintains that system, and that system is excellent. I don't care what anybody says. Nintendo is not nowhere near. It's not even 360 level. Okay. It's not there yet.
It's not 360 level. Wow. It's not. They always been behind the curveball though, like always. So it's
when it comes to online stuff, they are always behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go to our last topic about the news that Delilah was itching to talk about.
I didn't know. I was going to order. You pivoted, threw me off.
Okay, my bad. So, a new game is out and it's already free. It ain't free. Game Pass ain't free. Well, for me it is, but for other people, it ain't free. And I was like, somebody put me on my Twitter talking about, won't you play Graveyard Keeper? I'm like, what is that? Now I know what it is. It's basically like a micromanage type game that in your Gravekeeper, and it's quirky. Yeah, I see the screenshots. It reminds me of Stardew Valley, if that's the game I'm talking about. No promotion whatsoever for this game. So
this is the promotion. Shoot. Talk about this is the promotion. They like, it's gonna be on Game Pass off rip, third party game. Like that's what we doing. We ain't gonna even talk about our game. We're gonna let them find our game. It's gonna be on Game Pass.
You know what? That's exactly what it was. That's exactly how they thought too. I can, like I said, I'm interested. Anything that's free is good for me sometimes. Yep. So I don't. It looks like it's a single player game. You got to maintain the graveyard, and you got to do under the table type of items, under the table jobs that you can get paid so you can maintain it and stuff like that. So it's really, for me, by the basis of this article, it really is not promoting the game, more so that it's promoting Xbox Live Game Pass.
Yeah.
So
but I guess for me, like the biggest thing is we can start seeing a trend, like where these smaller games, they just automatically go to Game Pass. And then we can even see it go bigger than that. Like games will just, if it's a single player only game, it goes to Game Pass. And then if it's a multiplayer game and a single player component, like, a hybrid, kind of like your like how I guess Call of Duty used to be before they started doing multiplayer only, or how I don't know, Halo. Halo got the multiplayer component and a single player component. If it's like that, then the game's $60. But if it's a single player only title, it's automatically on Game Pass. If it's an indie, it's automatically on Game Pass. Like we could see it really balloon into like something bigger than just what it is right now. Like randomly games going there, or maybe they won't, maybe they will. Microsoft has to sign a deal. Like we could just start to see people seeing this as like a marketing ploy. Like, man, we're gonna, just kind of have like they do the game preview, or like do early alpha releases on games and let you try them out. This could be people's way of like, we're gonna put our game on Game Pass for a little while. It's like a demo, and then we're gonna pull it and sell it later. Like you can see that happen.
That part,
too.
yeah.
So.
I can see that right there.
Yeah. What you think about it, CHAREECE? CHAREECE?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is a good thing. I don't see it with big titles. Like I don't think it's ever gonna happen with like a big title gets released on Game Pass at the same time it gets released everywhere else. But maybe like halfway, not big, but the smaller companies like Ninja Theory, when they were like they released their games straight on Game Pass. But any titles left and right, I see that happening very soon. And I think this is going to be a good thing. And that way you can see how many people actually are playing your game who might not have even found your game because they didn't even know it was out. But hey, they're strolling through Game Pass. Oh, this looks interesting. And they download and start playing it. So hey, they might, if you got DLC, they might go ahead and purchase that. Or if you got a back catalog, they might go and look that up. So I see this as a good thing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna mess with it. It might be on my top of my radar, but I'm definitely gonna try it out. All right, ladies, it's time.
If it's on Game Pass, it's like an automatic. I want to try it out, because it's like I do that. Like I have Game Pass, so it's like if I see a game that's like looks remotely interesting, if someone has mentioned it to me, then I'll try it out because it's no effort at all. And it's like, okay, let me just download this and try it. It's easy, and I think that's what's gonna help Game Pass in the long run. It's just how easy it is to just download the game and play it. It's not like you got to stream anything. You don't have to do anything super special. It just is as if like you go to the store and you just download the game. Super simple. And then did you guys get the new update? Like if you're in the preview, like they got it to where it's sectioned off now. Like you could just go to that in your my games and apps. You can just go to Game Pass and it's sectioned off. Like you just download. Yep. I love the way they changed it. So
I still ain't got my Avatar update, but it's okay.
Me either. I'm a little salty about that.
You salty too, girl?
Yes.
I got mine.
So we don't care. So what, right? How about that?
My bad. I'm sorry.
All right. Now it's time for the best part of the show is our questions. All right, let's go. Rain G4 says, will you ladies purchase Spider-Man day one? And if so, will they have microtransactions? No and no. It shouldn't.
All right, let me see. Okay, Spider-Man. I'm not purchasing it day. I've decided I'm not purchasing it day one, but I'm definitely getting the game. I don't know when, but I am getting it. I'm probably gonna wait maybe like a week or two. Because it's kind of anyway. I ain't gonna go into why that is, but yeah, I'll eventually have it. And I think there's another question number 2.
Oh, we got hella questions.
They flooding in now.
We got a whole bunch. Oh, wait. I'm not getting Spider-Man because I don't have a PlayStation. But if somebody wants to help me out with that, I would gladly appreciate it.
One day you will get that PlayStation 4.
Oh my God.
So
I'm still
let
thinking.
me go into when Boredom Sets In's first question. He said, do you think that horror was missing from Destiny 2? And do you think that the Forsaken DLC will bring it back? Destiny's greatest DLC had horror. Ooh. What do you guys think? I'm not playing Destiny 2 right now. I'm on a hiatus, so I think CHAREECE and a lady could probably.
I didn't play like all the DLCs for the first Destiny, but they killed my baby daddy, so I gotta find out who did that. So that's horror. Yeah,
not your baby daddy.
Hey, you always gotta go. You gotta take up for your baby daddies. Destiny 1 had a little. It was dark. It had some of the DLC, especially the Taken King. It had a darker tone to it. Yeah. So if the Forsaken is like that, then I would absolutely love it. I wouldn't say it was horror, but it was darker. And the whole fact that they're killing old boy, I don't know if they're doing it for shock therapy or if they're just
tell me doing it. I thought it was a joke.
No,
it's not a joke.
Oh, yeah.
So in like when Forsaken 2 come out, when the Forsaken come out. Clyde, my baby daddy is not gonna be at the launching pad station. He ain't gonna be there no more. But yeah,
he's supposed to die, and they're like, that's a given. But I don't know if is this going to be like a good story that are going to lead up to his death, or they just doing it just to shock us and to get us back into the game.
That's a good thing too, because if it wasn't about that, I probably would not got Forsaken. To be honest with you. Yeah. Same old Primal Data. What genre do you want to see make a comeback in the light of Time Splitter possibly making a comeback? I'm gonna take Range G4 answer. Def Jam, because they was teasing us for the last 2 weeks. And
facts. Everybody want Def Jam. They need to stop playing.
They really need to stop playing with Def Jam. Def Jam, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know. This ain't the early 2000s. Y'all not the best record label on earth no more. You gotta diversify your assets, man. Wu-Tang style.
Wu-Tang.
You need to make a video game, please. Okay.
It could be mumble rappers against old school rappers. Seriously, that's your whole game right there. I just gave it to you.
I want to see Drake, J. Cole, like all the new people up on there, man. Like, man, they can do so much with that. Come on, man, they need to do it. What they waiting on?
What about you guys? What are your answers?
Okay, let me see which one. Question.
The question was the genre of gaming that you want to see come back.
Oh man, I really want I want Crimson Skies too. Like, because the fact that you can fly the plane, get out the plane, do like some sort of little mission, and go back and fly the plane. Like, I thought that was fire. They need to do that. Like, I want a full kind of world set in that universe, the whole Crimson Skies universe with the advanced technology on the stuff like that. Yeah, and I think earlier in the show, I think when Boredom Sensei kind of missed it, but we talked about like what we want to see from the initiative, and so yeah, something along those lines as well. You can rewind the show and listen to that part later. I'm not gonna regurgitate what I mentioned previously, but definitely it would be something along the lines of like Crimson Skies, but definitely in the action adventure genre, to be specific.
Okay, what about you, CHAREECE?
I want something more of the fantasy line. I want so.
Not surprised.
I do. You shouldn't be. Xbox is known as a shooter. That's what we're known for. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, if you want a multiplayer game with your friends, that's us. I want a fantasy. Give me my elves. Give me my witches. Give me something I can blow this shit up with using some mystical power. I want a fantasy world. I want maybe a sci-fi world. Somebody mentioned a futuristic one. Just something that's not basically a shooter.
CHAREECE?
Uh-huh.
Buy a PlayStation 4 and then just be happy.
They got all that for you at the PlayStation.
Oh my God. Y'all, I have to explain that to my husband. That I bought a new system.
Girl, I know you got some talent that you can convince him. Okay? I believe in you.
No, because I just bought a new phone and he don't know it yet. So if I don't be on
never mind.
If I'm not on the podcast in like 2 weeks, it's because I'm dead.
Lord. No, don't do that. Lord. Okay. I got it. The next question is from Range G4 again. He says, why PlayStation gamers are upset over Ninja Theory being with Microsoft? Because they ain't got it. Simple answer. They ain't got it.
Right.
Basically. Let me see.
Because that PC they claim that they have to play Xbox games, they don't really got. So
let me see. I'm just looking through the chat to see if I get any questions, because I don't want to miss any questions. Says on Theory. I want to same old Primal Data said he wants another Fight Night.
It's not a K Mega talk about Injustice 2 is coming to Game Pass. Nice.
Like, I need that. I played Injustice. I already played Injustice 2 on PlayStation. But it's good but it's good for like a fight night or like a game night. It's just that it's free and it's good on Game Pass. Let me see. I'm looking for any other questions. Last call for questions as I check through through the Twitter. Through the Twitter, through the YouTube. Going once, going twice. Is it then? I would love Grown Women Gaming Channel to check us out this morning. We had a decent little show today. I'm sorry, some topics I was really irate about, but you know, that's just me sometimes. I would like to thank my lovely plagiarism. I love my panel. I love my intellectual, smart, beautiful, savage ass panel ladies. Thank you for coming by every Saturday. And we can start with outros. Let's start with CHAREECE.
Thank y'all for joining us today. It was nice hanging out with y'all. Hopefully I'm still here in 2 weeks. Anyway, it's your girl CHAREECE. Catch me on Twitter. Hey, I bought the Note 9, people. It's the Note 9.
You went in. That's $1,000,
yes.
girl.
Man,
Thank you.
You could have got your PlayStation 4 and saved like what, maybe $700 or $800.
Hey, again, if I'm not here, y'all know why. Anyway,
wow.
I'll check y'all out on Twitter. Catch me on Xbox playing Destiny, apparently. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good afternoon.
Okay. Delilah, take us home.
Yes, so thanks everyone for rocking out with us. We do appreciate it. Tell your friends. We're here every Saturday at noon Eastern. Don't forget the time and the place. We're right here. But yeah, check me out on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and right here on Grown Women Gaming. See you guys next week.
All right, this is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming. You know where I be at, Lady_Infamous 30 on Twitter. Today on Twitch, Lady_Infamous 415. We're gonna do missions 10 through 15, hopefully, of Devil May Cry. We're going to try to get that out the way next week. And we'll be back here again next week, 9 o'clock West Coast time, and in the morning. And I'm just so happy to be back with my squad, talking about these games. And you guys enjoy your weekend. One love, and be good to each other. Peace.